Confirmation students, please report to the front. Confirmation students, please report to the front.
Sounds okay with? Yeah. Don't know sounds okay with the sound all over.
Okay, it's red, white, and blue from here. Oh, guys, Zach's here.
I'll see.
His baby's gonna start crying.
Who's here? Who's here?
Zach.
Oh my god.
Me too.
I'm so
It's all right.
ready as we'll ever be. Oh, it's my mic on.
Can you hear the guitar?
Like, can you hear me talking right now? Oh,
Wow. That's actually kind of cool.
Jonah, why are you doing it? Look at that little button.
Hello. Hello.
Jonah, when you're like, when you have a little belly, you're not doing it. When you have a little belly, you're not doing it. Okay, gaslight yourself. Oh, she didn't.
Strong. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to each of you to this very special evening that we get to share together. There is a midrash that's taught in the name of Rabbi Meir that says that when the Israelites stood at Sinai to receive the Torah, God refused to give them the Torah unless they met one condition. I swear, said God, that I will not give you the Torah unless you provide worthy guarantors who will assure that you will observe its laws. And the Israelites talked amongst themselves, and multiple times they put forward ideas to God. They suggested their ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Leah, and Rachel. God rejected that idea of guarantors. They suggested the prophets. Time and time again, they made suggestions. But it was only after, as a last resort, the Israelites tried one final idea, suggesting to God, please let our children serve as our guarantors. That God said, this time you have done it. Your children truly are worthy guarantors. Because of them, I will give you the Torah. This evening, we are taught again the power of young people in our community. Their commitment, their learning, their honesty, and their wisdom have reminded me time and time again this year that our children are our greatest guarantors of the future of Judaism and the future of our community. Being part of the confirmation program is a serious commitment. Each of these teens, as you well know, have such busy lives with activities and academics and friends and family and more. And they each made the decision to devote precious time each week to attend the confirmation class for the whole year. In addition to time being part of the Jewish community in other ways, from Sunday morning madrachim, to being part of BBYO, to Jewish summer camp, to observing Shabbat and holidays, to living life by Jewish values. I am inspired and impressed by this bright and thoughtful group of young people. This year we've had the joy of spending time studying and discussing, learning and debating. Together we talked about the nature of Judaism. We explored Jewish beliefs and beliefs in God, had open conversations regarding anti-Semitism, learned about our ethics and values and dug into ethical dilemmas, and had time to reflect on what Judaism means to each of these young people in this moment and what they imagine it will continue to mean to them as they grow. Our service this evening marks a conclusion, yes, the conclusion of confirmation class, and it marks a beginning, the continuation of their learning and growth, the beginning of stepping into greater independence and, God willing, even greater connection to Judaism as Erev adults. So we will have the chance this evening to conclude the experience of confirmation with Havdalah, and we will hear the reflections of our confirmands, which will give you just a taste of the learning and reflection they've engaged in throughout religious school and specifically within the confirmation experience.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It means a lot to us to have our families, friends, Hebrew teachers in our community here as we celebrate something that's been incredibly meaningful to us all. This year, confirmation class gave us a chance to keep exploring what it means to be Jewish, not just in history books or traditions, but in our own lives. We asked big questions. We learned from each other. We laughed a lot. And we had the chance to figure out how Judaism fits into who we are and who we want to be. So thank you for being a part of this with us. Your support means more than we can say. We're excited to begin and share this moment with you. Thank you.
I'm grateful for my family for always supporting me, my friends for always making me laugh and someone to talk to, and most importantly, my Jewish community.
Being in confirmation has opened my eyes on what Judaism means to me. Every week, I look forward to the different lessons and conversations we had, where we were all just sharing our opinions and views on Judaism. One thing I'm super grateful for was to be able to have gone on the Lita Ken trip to Washington, D.C. This trip taught me lessons on not just Jewish values, but also how to be a good human. During this trip, I was able to learn and speak about something I was passionate about, to hopefully make a difference in this world.
I'm grateful for all the people who have supported me today. From my family, my friends, to my teachers. They've all shaped the person who I am today.
I'm grateful for the Jewish community as a whole. It offers a sense of belonging, shared purpose, and unwavering support that feels like an extended family. Through every celebration and challenge, there's a deep connection rooted in tradition, values, and mutual care. Knowing that I'm a part of a community that uplifts, educates, and stands together gives me strength, pride, and hope for the future.
I am grateful for my family and my friends for motivating me to keep coming back to Sunday school, to join confirmation, and to continue to live a Jewish life. I am grateful for all of our clergy and others who work at Temple High and made it possible for our group to stand up here today. Most of all, I am grateful for my mom, who never forced me to stay in touch with my Judaism, but always encouraged me to see what our Jewish community has to offer. It is because of her that I had my bat mitzvah, joined BBYO, attended Hebrew High, and ultimately chose to keep my faith a part of my everyday life. Watching her take care of my family, support my choice to go to Israel with my camp, and always being my biggest supporter in my Jewish involvement, I hope that these choices have made me half the woman that she is today.
I am grateful for my family and friends, their love, support, and presence. I am grateful for life itself, waking up each day, grateful to be able to eat a healthy meal and have access to higher education and the ability to live life to the fullest. I am grateful for opportunities, the chance to learn, grow, and contribute. With everything happening in the world, I am even more proud to be Jewish. Proud of where I come from, proud of the strength and compassion in our community, proud to speak up for what is right. To me, being Jewish means belonging to something much bigger than myself. It means going to summer camp, creating new friendships. It means learning stories about people who stood up for justice and asking myself how I can do the same today.
When I was younger, being Jewish mostly meant celebrating holidays, eating certain foods, and doing traditions with my family. It was fun, but I didn't think much deeper than that. Now I understand that being Jewish means being a part of something bigger than myself. It's about community, resilience, and carrying on values like kindness, justice, and helping others. It means knowing who I am, where I come from, and feeling proud of that. I am proud to be Jewish because it means I'm part of something bigger than myself and something special. We have a long history of staying strong even when things are hard. I love our traditions, holidays, and the way we carry about helping others and making the world a better place. Being Jewish makes me feel connected to my family, my community, and people all around the world. It's a big part of who I am, and I am very proud of that today.
I'm proud to be Jewish because I know now that I can stand up for my faith even when I'm surrounded by alternative beliefs. Being Jewish isn't just something I am. It's a part of how I stand in the world. In a world full of differences, it's the one thing that always connects me to others, no matter where I go or who I meet.
The question of what it means to be Jewish has been something we've discussed often throughout confirmation. One thing I've noticed as we've had these discussions is that no one can agree on a true definition of Jewish. I mean, sure, we all said that going to services, celebrating holidays, and calling yourself a Jew were all big factors in what truly makes a person Jewish. But let me tell you what I believe it means to be Jewish. It means that you care. You care enough about the culture, the community, the traditions, to be a part of them. You feel connected, somehow, to the word Jewish, whether it be through nostalgia, blood, or something supernatural. You feel a desire to learn and grow in your Jewish identity, not because you feel obligated to, because you have something to prove, but instead because you know in your soul that that's who you are. I'm Jewish. When I was younger, I saw being Jewish as a fact. It was just who I was, and I only really thought of it in 3 ways. I was Jewish, I celebrated Hanukkah instead of Christmas, and I was different from all of my classmates. I was different when I went to temple and fasted on Yom Kippur. I was different when I talked about my plans for PB and Fluff on Christmas Eve. I am different when I walk down the hallway at school wearing a Star of David. Now I know that this difference is what makes me special. After my bat mitzvah, I realized how close I had become to my Jewish faith and the culture all around me. I chose to continue attending Sunday school and to attend some Friday night services. I chose to continue participating in Jewish holidays and traditions with my family. I have learned that I am proud to be different, proud to be a Jew, and proud to stand in front of you all today, confirming these choices.
Now, this may or may not come as a surprise to you all, but I don't believe in God. I know you're probably thinking, then why did you join confirmation? Or if that's the case, why are you participating in the program? Well, the answer to that is quite simple: culture. Though I may not believe in the existence of Adonai, I do believe in the traditions passed down from generation to generation. The Jewish people have endured too much suffering for me to not even attempt to have some connection to my Judaism. So I joined confirmation with the hopes that it will either confirm my belief in Jewish culture or it will return my belief in Adonai. And I believe the answer that I've come to is just the confirmation of my Jewish culture, my background, my heritage, my people. So to make a long story short, Jewish culture is incredibly important to me, and I will always include it in my life, though not always in religion.
When I was younger, I didn't truly understand the meaning of being Jewish. I viewed it as a label, one that really did not carry a lot of weight. But now I know that to be Jewish means much more than that. It means to be a member of the most important and strong community there is. It means to have faith in Jewish beliefs and to uphold Jewish values, to uplift your community and be a good person. But most importantly, it means to be yourself, to not let anyone affect or change who you are, just to be you.
When I was younger, I knew I was Jewish, but I didn't really understand what it actually meant to be Jewish. I was at a smaller temple and didn't have close friends or connections to anyone there. Then, when I joined Temple High, I learned what being Jewish really means. And I really think that my friends showed me being Jewish is special. For me, being Jewish means the connections you make in doing mitzvahs to help people.
When I was younger, being Jewish meant I just didn't celebrate Christmas because I had Hanukkah. I went to Sunday school every week in the occasional Friday night service. Back then, being Jewish was just a statement I used to be different from everyone else. But now, being Jewish isn't just a statement anymore, but it's something I'm proud of. I'm proud of the community I've made, the culture I've learned about, and the identity it's given me. I'm proud to be Jewish because it's what makes me me.
And then I pray, don't take me soon. change, treat people the same. Stop with the violence, down with the hate. One day we'll all be free and proud to be under the same song, singing songs of freedom. Like one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day.
Felt a sense of belonging until I became a part of the Jewish community here at Temple High. That sense of belonging and feeling included and welcomed everywhere has only amplified as I've gotten more and more involved in the greater Jewish community. One moment that I remember specifically is my first summer at Shemesh. I was a CIT there the summer that I turned 14, and from the first day, I felt nothing but welcomed. Everyone at the J was so friendly and warm, and they've continued to be ever since then. My Jewish community is so important to me because it was the first time that I'd ever felt like I was a part of something.
For me, Jewish community is my lifeline. It has been ingrained in me ever since I was first a little baby in the ECC. Through various Temple High experiences such as the ECC, Sunday school, my bar mitzvah, and confirmation, as well as my amazing time at Camp Stein, I've learned a lot about my Jewish identity and the importance of having a strong Jewish community surrounding you. The Jewish community is an essential part of who I am. It's where I find my strength, identity, and a deep sense of connection. Being a part of a community that shares my values and traditions reminds me that I'm never alone. Whether it's gathering for Shabbat or supporting each other in times of need, the Jewish community provides a foundation of belonging and purpose. It's through this shared bond that I feel most grounded in my Judaism and inspired to continue its legacy.
To me, a Jewish community feels like a home. I know I can step into a room with Jewish people and connect with them instantly because we all have common values and traditions. I didn't really have a close Jewish community until after my bar mitzvah. I joined BBYO, and it wasn't until I went to a convention. We had a Havdalah service, and while we were saying the blessings, I knew that was my Jewish community. Everyone there knew the prayers and songs, and I knew if I ever needed anyone, they would be there for me. To me, I feel connected and welcome. The importance of Jewish community is important because we all go through difficulties, and it's important to be there for each other.
Community is extremely important to me, especially the Jewish community, because being around others like me makes me feel at home. I am so blessed to consider myself a member of the Jewish community and the Temple High community we have built today. From meeting new Jews on every family trip to experiencing Jewish geography, the Jewish community has helped me to find a home in every adventure. While attending the ECC and Sunday school every week, becoming a bat mitzvah, choosing to become a madricha, and choosing to join confirmation, Temple High and all of my friends and family have supported me in every choice I made. I hope in the future I continue to stay connected to my Jewish roots and my community follows me wherever I go.
In a world that's constantly changing, it's easy to feel lost and unsure of who we are or where we belong. The Jewish community is more than just a place we go for Hebrew school or services. It's where we learn what it means to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. As someone who has struggled with their identity, I have never had to wonder and guess my place, wondering if I will be accepted.
The importance of community is that all over the world, you can connect and relate to people similar to you. I know that I have a place to go where people respect my beliefs and stand by me through whatever. All Jews are always looking out for each other. As I saw the other day at a leadership summit, we were doing team building activities, and I walked up to a kid with the Star of David chain on, and we instantly became friends. After that, we talked for around 30 minutes, and I could feel the effects of the Jewish community occurring. And even non-Jewish people can tell how special it is also. In one of rapper Lil Baby's hit songs, he mentions going to lunch in a Jewish community. Lil Baby can tell how unique our community is, and he used the metaphor of going to lunch as a way of saying that other people should aspire to make their own connections feel like a Jewish community. The community is one of the few things that defines being Jewish.
Jewish community is important to me because it gives me a strong sense of belonging and shared values. Through holidays, traditions, and being around people who understand your background, it creates a space where you feel supported. To me, it means having people to turn to in both good times and bad times, passing down cultures and stories, and taking care of one another, because that's what being Jewish is all about.
By now you should somehow realize what you gotta do. you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.
One Jewish value that is important to me is Tikkun Olam, which means repairing the world. In Judaism, we believe it's our responsibility to help make the world a better place. This can be done through acts of kindness, fairness, and compassion. It's not just about big actions, even small actions like helping a friend or standing up for what's right is important. Each thing we do can make a difference, and altogether, all those little things will add up, creating a world that is more peaceful, happy, and loving. Tikkun Olam teaches us that we all have the power to make a world a better place, one small step at a time.
To me, being a good person means quite a few things. Not only knowing when you're wrong, but finding a way to fix it. Being kind to everyone, even when they're not in front of your face. And doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. But most importantly, being a good person means admitting you're wrong, even when you wish you weren't, and learning from your mistakes. It's not always easy to do these things, but even with a little bit of effort means you're trying to be a better person than you were.
Learning is important to me because it's one of the only things that I actually like doing. Contrary to popular belief, I enjoy going to school, no matter how many times I say things like, I want to go home, or I hate it here. Outside of school, I enjoy learning too. Being a dancer, having a bat mitzvah, and lobbying Congress have provided me with many learning opportunities, and have shown me that learning isn't just purely academic. In fact, even in situations where I felt like I wasn't learning anything academically, middle school, I was learning socially and culturally. I learned a lot about what it's like for kids to live without all of the privileges that I have, which challenged my perspective of the world and widened it. Now, high school challenges my academic school, so I'm thinking that college and beyond will challenge my social skills.
Being a good person means living out the values of my Judaism every day. Showing kindness, seeking justice, treating others with dignity, and taking responsibility for my actions. It means striving to do what's right, even when it's hard, and remembering that my behavior reflects not just on me, but on the community and the tradition I represent. It's about walking through the world with integrity, compassion, and a commitment to derech eretz, living with respect and decency.
I'm proud to be Jewish because I love our traditions and I want to carry them on. I love how our strong community we have with so many different stories. I love how we all do mitzvahs and make our world a better place. Jewish people are resilient and strong, and that shows me how proud I am to be Jewish. I had the opportunity to go to Israel and pray at the Western Wall. That was an amazing experience I will never forget because I got a better understanding of our cultures and traditions. Having 2 bat mitzvahs was very special with my family. I hope to go back to Israel many more times with my children and grandchildren there.
One Jewish value that is especially important to me is compassion, also known as rachamim. Compassion is more than just feeling sorry for someone. It's about taking the time to deeply understand their pain and trying to help, even if it's in the smallest ways. For me, Rock On Me means putting myself in someone else's shoes, offering kindness when it's most needed, and knowing that sometimes the smallest acts can make the biggest difference.
I am proud to be Jewish because of our culture and our care and love for others. Throughout the past couple years, it is no secret that my family has struggled. Though in our time of struggle, we had so much help from the Temple Chai community. We had so many people ask what they could do for us or if they could bring us a meal, and it made me so happy to see a community come together to help out a family. It truly does take a village, and the Temple Chai community has been that village for me and my family, and they are the reason I am proud to be a Jew.
The truth is, there are so many factors that go into Judaism, but my central belief is that if you identify yourself as part of the Jewish community, then you are Jewish. Yes, all the other things such as monotheism, using the Torah as guidance, and if your parents are Jewish, are all important. But I know that if you want to be Jewish and stand by Israel, then you can.
Litzah Ken was one of my favorite trips I've ever taken. It was incredibly meaningful and interesting and checked all of the boxes I had made. It deepened my sense of Jewish culture and made me feel connected with people who match my culture. As a teen Jew, it is very rare to be out and about and encounter another teen Jew. Litzah Ken, on the other hand, allowed me to both express my sense of Jewish culture and identity with others who are similar to me. Additionally, getting to fight in the capital of our country was another incredibly meaningful experience. I not only got to lobby, but got to do it with friends, knowing that many other people, like me, were fighting for similar, if not identical, issues with their representatives too, making it feel all the more special.
Confirmation offers an amazing opportunity to take a trip to Washington, D.C. and learn about advocating for our beliefs. This trip is called Litzah Ken, and it is put on every year by the Religious Action Center of Reform Judaism. Litzah Ken is a series of social justice seminars that educate teens about our problems in today's world. Through this workshop, we were given the tools to write and present speeches on our thoughts about bills in the 119th Congress to our congressional representatives on Capitol Hill. This experience changed the way I viewed my political sway as a minor and helped me to realize that everyone in this country, no matter your age, religion, or political beliefs, has a voice that deserves to be heard.
I think the deeper purpose of the Litzah Ken trip wasn't to educate us on world events, but instead to show us the importance of the Jewish community. During the Litzah Ken conferences, it was tedious at times, but the people who came with me made it one of the most memorable experiences in my life. In 20 years, even if I don't remember the exact lessons the organization talked about, I'll still remember how they cultivated an awesome community. An instance of this community was with strangers on the first day, when Joan and I had no idea where to sit. A group of guys from Philadelphia invited us to sit at their table. They had no idea, they invited us to sit at their table, and we sat by them during meals for the rest of the trip. They had no idea who we were, but regardless, they reached out. Going into the trip, I already thought I had a strong bond with the kids from Temple High, but I never could have guessed how much stronger it could have gotten. Walking in Georgetown, looking at famous monuments, and sitting next to them at services made us incredibly close. We shared many inside jokes, and I can't remember the last time I laughed that hard. That showed me genuine insight on what the Jewish community is.
My Litzah Ken experience will be one trip I will never forget. When I first heard about the trip, I really didn't want to go. But then when I got there, I started to realize how many problems there are in our world. And we attended programs about topics that intrigued us, such as women's health rights and the impact on our environment. The most important one was anti-Semitism. I have never had someone say hateful comments to me, but hearing my friends' stories of what happened to them is eye-opening. My group wrote a speech about anti-Semitism to share with the aides on Capitol Hill. One of the aides really listened to us and said what we can do to help our community. He inspired me because I saw how his job made an impact. Lotagen inspired me to help my community more and to be more involved in our democratic process.
I'm proud to be Jewish because the Jewish history is one of resilience, wisdom, and deep-rooted values. Our traditions emphasize justice, learning, and community, and they've shaped not just our identity, but the broader world in powerful ways. Being Jewish means being part of a people who have survived, thrived, and contributed meaningfully to culture, science, ethics, and spirituality for thousands of years. It's a legacy of strength and a future of purpose.
When I am an adult, I imagine that I will be comfortable and confident with myself. I want to say that I'll be rich and successful, but that all kind of depends on how I do in math for the next couple of years. I hope that I've made a path for myself and that I'm able to stay on it. I imagine that I'll be stable career-wise. I imagine that I'll continue to find joy and love in the things that I have, and I'll go on to find joy and love in the things that I don't have currently. I imagine that I'll have weekly or daily debriefs with my friends and that we'll go out together and have fun. Eventually, I imagine that I'll have kids, and I imagine that I'll raise them the same way that my parents have raised me, to always be kind, considerate, patient, a little mean sometimes, have a sense of humor, and to never, ever doubt yourself because you're capable of so much more than you know.
When I am an adult, I imagine I will be married with kids, have my medical doctorate, and will actively participate in local Jewish events with my family. I will be raising my kids Jewish, encouraging them to attend Jewish overnight camp, and will teach them stories and traditions from my childhood, as well as make new ones together. I hope that 16 years from now, I will be a surgeon, or at least in a surgical fellowship, on my way to becoming a respected and successful physician. I hope that I, my husband, and my kids will be members of an active and supportive temple that provides a safe community for my family to grow. Most of all, I hope for a happy and healthy future, and that I will be welcomed wherever life takes me.
In 20 years, I imagine myself living with a deeply rooted in Jewish values, possibly with my own family. I would love to raise my children to understand the importance of being part of a community and how we all are responsible for helping one another. I want them to learn about kindness, respect, and supporting others. I hope to continue studying Judaism throughout my life, learning more about the Torah, traditions, and the many ways we can live by Jewish principles. I also see myself being an active member in my local Jewish community, making new friends and working together with others to help those in need. My goal is to make a positive impact in the world by living with kindness, honesty, and integrity in everything I do. I want my life to be a reflection on the values I hold dear and to inspire others to live in the same way, creating a better world for everyone. Oh yeah, and I also wish to be a nurse in the NICU and have a pretty good life too.
In 20 years, I will be 35 years old. I will hopefully have the job of my dreams and a loving partner that I will get to spend the rest of my life with. In 20 years, I will have friends that I wouldn't trade for the world, friends that would do anything for me. In 20 years, I will remain Jewish. I will continue to light the candles on the Hanukkah and each night of Hanukkah. In 20 years, I will be on a Zoom call or the alternative of the time, having a Passover Seder with my Jewish family back home, maintaining my Jewish cultural identity. In 20 years, I will hopefully join an English synagogue that will give me cultural ties, and will let me explore what Judaism is like 5,000 miles away from home. In 20 years, I will purchase a round challah to represent the start of the Jewish New Year of 5805, and will fast just 10 days later for Yom Kippur. In 20 years, I will have a sense of Jewish cultural identity that may be different from others, but I will still be, in my eyes, just as Jewish as I've always been.
When I'm an adult, I imagine 15 years from now, I will hopefully know what I'm doing with my life. I hope to have kids, a husband, and a steady income job. While 15 years from now seems hard to imagine because there are so many uncertainties, there are only two things I am certain about. I know for sure that when I'm 30 years old, I will have a family that loves me, and I will still be proud to be a Jew. So even with all these unknowns, I know that I'll be okay because I'll still have these two pretty important things in my life. One of my all-time favorite Jewish memories was probably the drive to Durango during my LTP year in Stein this last summer. On the drive out of Prescott, I rapped to fill in for the first time and had deep conversations with everyone on the bus. I was surrounded by people who I'd considered really good friends, and on that bus ride, everyone made everyone else feel comfortable and included. During this bus ride, I was talking to some of the people here, and we came up with an inside joke that I will not share here for obvious reasons to those who know it, but it really made me feel connected with my Judaism because it was so casual and calm, and everyone around me was Jewish, and it felt like a community both because of our friendships and because of our Judaism. And it's calm and casual events like the bus ride that remind me of what it's like to be simply and nonchalantly Jewish, and that's why it's one of my favorite Jewish memories.
Over all 15 years of my life, I have had a lot of amazing Jewish memories. But if I had to narrow it down to one, it would be going to my great-grandma's retirement home every Sunday night with my grandparents and cousins. My great-grandma, Omama, was a survivor of the Holocaust who came to the U.S. after her friends and family were drafted, killed, and put in concentration camps. Then was in an orphanage for 7 years, and finally making it to the U.S. Living through all of this, then being able to put up with her little crazy grandkids every Sunday night was just incredible. Sadly, she did pass away in 2021, but I remember those nights as clear as day. I also want to say thanks to my Bubby and Poppy for all those crazy, nutty Friday night Shabbats. So if I had to pick one Jewish memory, it would be seeing a survivor every week.
Sometimes among us, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. 4, 5, it won't be long. Short, I'm gonna need elbow, somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. 4, 5, it won't be long. Short, so I'm gonna need elbow, somebody to lean on. Just call on a brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. 4, 5, it won't be long. Short, so I'm gonna need elbow, somebody to lean on.
Today, I confirm my pride in being Jewish and my connection to the Jewish people, past, present, and future. I confirm my commitment to living life guided through Jewish values like kindness, justice, and helping others. I confirm my love for our traditions, holidays, and the lessons they teach me. I confirm that I will continue to ask questions, learn, and grow in my Jewish identity. I confirm that I want to be a part of the Jewish community that supports one another and works to make the world a better place. Most of all, I confirm that being Jewish is an important and meaningful part of who I am, and I'm excited to carry that on with me as I grow.
Today, I'm confirming I'm a Jew, a strong member of the Temple High community, and I strive to be somebody that people feel comfortable around.
I am someone who cares deeply about things. I care a lot about the people I'm close to, like my friends and family. I care about my community, and I care a lot about my education. I'm someone who loves deeply, I'm a leader, and today I'm confirming that I am Jewish. I'm confirming that I intend to stay involved in my community for the rest of my time on this earth. I'm confirming that I will continue to uphold Jewish values in my life and pass them on to the next generation. I'm confirming that I don't feel the need to hide who I am anymore. I'm confirming that I will continue to advocate and fight for what I believe is right and speak up against what I believe is wrong.
Today, I am here confirming that I am a member of the Jewish community. I did not just join this confirmation class because my parents forced me, but because I wanted to learn more for myself about what it meant to be a Jew. I learned about different parts of the religion, culture, and community. I learned that Judaism isn't just one thing, and that is something I'm proud to be a part of.
Since I joined religious school, every time I've walked in the hallways, I've always seen those confirmation photos on the wall, and I've really wanted to be in one. I may have mentioned this, but I am an atheist attending the confirmation program. Whilst that may seem redundant, my atheism does not represent the cultural ties I feel to the Jewish culture and the community that I've become a part of today. Today, I am confirming that I am a person born with Jewish blood. I am confirming that I am a member of the Jewish community. I am confirming my Jewish heritage. I am confirming my desire to further the Jewish culture and take it to the next generation as it was offered to me. Though I may not be confirming Jewish faith, I am confirming every other part of my Jewish identity, which in my eyes is even more important.
Today, I confirm my place as a member of the Jewish community in Temple High. I confirm my beliefs in Jewish values and my commitment to uphold them. I confirm that I understand what it means to be Jewish. I confirm that I am proud to be Jewish.
Today I confirm that I am a member of the Jewish community. Whether my community is here at Temple High or at BBYO, I can confirm that I will do as many mitzvot as I can to help make our community a better place. I confirm that I will get a good education and carry on my learning. I confirm that I will carry on our Jewish traditions and live by our Jewish morals and values.
Today, I'm confirming my Jewish identity, not because someone told me to, but because I feel it in who I am. I'm confirming to live with purpose, guided by values like compassion, justice, and honesty. I'm confirming to honor the traditions and story that shaped the generations before me. I'm confirming to continue learning, asking questions, challenging ideas, and growing in my faith. I'm confirming my part in Tikkun Olam, knowing that even the small acts can help heal the world.
Today, I confirm that I am a member of the Jewish community. I confirm that I am a member of the Temple High community. I confirm that Camp Stein has made me the proud Jew I am today. I confirm that Jewish ethics is by far one of my favorite subjects, and I confirm that I will carry the lessons I learned from my Jewish community with me for the rest of my life.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.
What an honor and a joy to be here with you and your families to celebrate this very special moment of your confirmation. I have known many of you since before you could walk, when you were the adorable little kids running down our hallways and when you stood on this bima at your bar mitzvah. Your parents made a commitment to your Jewish life when you were born, and they celebrated that commitment with the community at a bris or a baby naming. Their commitment to make your Jewish education a priority was another important step on your Jewish journey. At your bar mitzvah, you accepted responsibility for your own spiritual practice, and here tonight you affirm that commitment. You have articulated so many important Jewish values, and it gives all of us a sense of nachas and encouragement to see you taking your place as the next generation of leaders in our community. Every one of you emphasized the priority of Jewish community in your identity and in your Jewish life. In fact, the word community occurred 71 times in tonight's service. Clearly, you have come to understand what an incredible blessing and responsibility it is to be part of the Jewish community. You have formed your own strong sense of community with each other, and I encourage you to stay in close touch wherever your journey leads, and know that we, as your rabbis and cantor, will always be there for you. You can count on us like 432. We wish you and your families Mazel Tov, and we are delighted to present you with a certificate in recognition of your accomplishment.
And I just want to add that at Temple Chai, we really strive in the religious school and the ECC to give roots to our community and our family and our students and our children. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a few of your teachers are here tonight, which is wonderful. Miss Ruth is back there, and Zach Abrams and Heather's here, and Amy and Alan Isaacson. And I don't think I'm missing anybody else back there. And there's also some people in this room who were confirmed last year and 2 years ago, and how many years ago, Carrie? Many years ago for some of us. Lots of roots here at Temple Chai, and now we're giving you wings, and we hope that we are excited to see where you will fly off to, and hopefully come back and visit us sometimes also. So we are going to give you your certificates now and a little gift, and here we go. So when we call your name, come on over. Lucy Schoolman. Elena Middleton. Zach Oserin. Max Gotti. Cassidy Langford. Bree Bales. Mia Kirschenbaum. Kayla Ullman. And Jonah Kurland.
rings wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite night light. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. It could stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. No one will desert you. Just try to never grow up. And never grow up. You're in the car on the way to the movies, and you're mortified your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too, and don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs getting ready for school. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. It could stay this simple. And no one's ever burned you. Nothing's ever left you scarred. And even though you want to, just try to never grow up. Take pictures in your mind of your childhood room. Memorize what it sounded like when your dad gets home. Remember the footsteps, remember the words said, and all your little brother's favorite songs. I just realized everything I have is someday gonna be gone. So here I am in my new apartment.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of
I know I speak on behalf of not only your family and community gathered here this evening, but the whole Temple High community when I say we are filled with just such immense pride in each of you and for you as a group. I know that there is nothing that we hope for more as a community that your parents hope for, that I hope for as your rabbi, one of your rabbis, that nothing more that I hope for than that you have a sense of identity, that you feel deeply rooted in and connected to our tradition, and that you make it your own. Whatever that means in your life in this moment and whatever that means in the days ahead. And you have demonstrated that beautifully this evening with your eloquent words, by sharing your authentic thoughts, and by bringing your entire selves to this experience. So I am just so filled with pride in each of you, and I can't wait to see where you go from here. And I know I speak for all of us at Temple High when I say that not only is this your community today, but know that we are your community in days ahead, and you always have a home here with us and a community and care with us here at Temple High. I and we would love nothing more than to see you in years ahead rise to be the leaders of our community in the future in ways even greater than you are already leaders today. I like to think of the Shehechianu prayer as the prayer that we say, the blessing that we say when what yesterday or in years past were only dreams become reality. I know that your families dreamed of you stepping into yourselves, growing in maturity, growing in connection to your Jewish life, and that is clearly a reality today. So I want to invite our class back up. Let's join together in Shehechianu. Everyone is invited to join us for dessert in Aleph.
That was fabulous. Thank you for everything that you did. Of course. you eat? Because Mom and I haven't, so we're probably going to get some kind of dinner. Congratulations, dude. That was awesome. What you said was amazing. Proud of you. Hey, Bobby, can you take a picture of me?
Hi. I'm waiting.
One second.
It's okay. I fold a lot of stuff. The camera now. The seam's right there. There you go.
I'm trying to read the seam, which way to fold it.
Got it.
Thank you. Proud of you. You did great.
Oh, that's a lot of love.
Yeah. Those are some good.
John, you're going to take a picture with me and Mom? Act. It's kind of one of the things you got to do in these things.
I wore heels, so I would be.
I really hope the
Taller.
picture they put up there is not the one that's going on the train.
Why? Because you're actually smiling.
No, because I hope Mary.
Wait, you're
Well, the weird is better.
That's the iPhone. They had like an actual camera.
Oh,
okay.
She was on the side taking.
So I'm gonna say the weirder the better because someday your kids and your nieces and nephews are gonna love looking
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that picture.
yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, you should have grown your hair out for it.
Ooh, that
You
was.
should have your afro, like your prom pictures.
Oh, yes.
You got. I'm noticing you're getting made fun of a lot.
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
Mom, you want to stand on the stair?
Hey, dude.
Hey, she got
Do
heels
you
on.
want to stand on the stair?
I have heels on. Okay, come on.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure I have heels.
Do they actually add anything?
Or should we do it on the beam, man? Yeah. On the beam or
No,
or just
no,
stand there?
no.
Come over here with the
Jonah doesn't want to
in
do
the
the
background.
free steps. Don't trip, please. Very hard.
I tripped on that extension cord every single time I stood up.
It wasn't as many times as that.
Halfway. No, Bobby, do it halfway and then over. So that way it focuses. Yeah, sure. Good. Use AI.
You're taking a picture of my feet. Why are you taking a picture of my feet?
Okay, you can crop it. You can crop it.
Come here. Get back in. You hit the. You hit
Fine, and then you have to see like this.
I already did. I did before you guys got me.
Okay, well, get it.
Dude, we got home at 6:15.
We literally did.
I left at like. You did not get home at 6:15.
Yeah, so then we walked out the door.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking.
Something will work. Maybe.
All right.
Ezra, I bet you can't make
Did we
it.
tell you your sister won? They won the championship. Yeah.
Unfortunately, there was no bid in national.
No, but they won the regional championship.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a musician. That's so cool. Hey, Jonah.
While I go grab dessert real quick.